And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Junior Caminero, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one is hammered right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Caminero at third with nobody out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cowser settles under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Number 33.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. And up next for Cleveland, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a ground ball. Devers throws out to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and pitching in this game, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, and to the plate for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one missed. That missed by a lot. 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Springer racing after it. Makes the catch for the out. So up now for Kansas City, Colton Cowser. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. This one could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Hit in the air out to center field. Puts it away for the out. Blake Sable now at the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The run comes in from second, and they trail by one. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Sable at third. Crow Armstrong on at second with 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Lugo back to work. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. 2 down, bases empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. And Naylor swings through that one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Guardians go down in order. Back here in Kansas City, and here is Willie Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Springer, long run on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz settles under it. And there's two down. So the lineup flips over. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it could.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. For the second. Save. Carroll stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Coming home, the throw in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, when you smoke. A line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Yeah, the batter now, Blake Sable. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 4 runs already in the frame, bottom half of inning number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Cruz under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Cruz, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Junior Caminero. Runner at first with no outs here. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Over the batter's eye and onto the grass in center. That was a blast. So up next, Trevor Larnach. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Outside. And the count is even 2 and 2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, C.J. Abrams. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 1-1 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Willie Adames stands in.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Christian Walker. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ezequiel Tovar. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Jorge Polanco headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Tovar gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Walker to second, relay to first, double play. And the batter is George Springer.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what,
0-2
he's
the count.
embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Corbin Carroll. Hauls it in for the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Colton Cowser. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Blake Sabol. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that one upstairs.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of it.
And he'll pull into second safely. So runner at second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-4. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So now a pinch hitter, Hunter Goodman, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And there's a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one drilled left field. Larnach giving chase. Makes the catch. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Lugo back to work. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dylan Cruz digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And the batter now, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short, Adames. Whips it across, and now 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Now back, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball there.
Finish him.
2 outs. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Sable down to first with it. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, belted. Larnach makes his way towards it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
The other way. And foul ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And he boots it. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Next offering is down low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. Squirts away a little bit. Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. Popped in the air. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 11-4. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Devers now. And that's fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
The 0-2. This to third. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blake Sable. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gary Sanchez. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one pulled foul. And now 2-1. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top 6. Stepping up for the Guardians. Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Nathaniel Lowe digs in for the Guardians. Grips one to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. And now Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 2. Going on. Tovar, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Low. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So here's the Royals DH. Hunter Goodman. Fly to left his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer racing after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And next up for the Royals, Willie Adames. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One out and a runner at second. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and they get Adames for the out. Christian Walker steps in for the Royals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one, no strikes. Fouled off left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the line.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Ball 2.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
3 and 2.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cruz on the move. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall,
that one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Bo Naylor. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 11-5. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his backside to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one gone. Junior Caminero digs in for the Guardians. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 11-6.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. One run across. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sean Reed Foley. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
And that chance handled. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number two.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Larnach at third with two away. That one the other way. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 1, Yuki Matsui.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Runner takes off, pitch outside. No throw, he's in there safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. A little bit high. And that's ball two.
2-0.
Ground ball up the middle. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Rafael Devers up to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Runner on at third, one gone. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. One run is in. Devers headed home. He'll score.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Drilled out towards left center field. Larnach. Long run. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. Next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Runner at third, two away. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Adames for the out. And that is that. We go to the eighth, and now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Kyle Finnegan taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Carroll pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Polanco at the plate now as he chases after that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, George Springer, 1 for 3. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Next to hit, Bo Naylor popped up. Adames snags it, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Christian Walker. Matsui back to work. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cruz ranging into the alley, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. This is Corbin Carroll. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That looks like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Now 1 miss. On the ground to third. Slings to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that skips into dirt. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The throw to first, one up, one down. So digging in, Junior Caminero.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings through that one for strike one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Now the number 2 hitter, Trevor Larnach. Finnegan, 33 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Lugo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
14-8 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.